Hey class, it is Professor Thompson. I am trying out a voice thread, which is probably going to be the way that we do lectures from now on. This is a thing that I used in grad school, and it's pretty cool. You could say that I love it. Oh, look, I'm drawing a heart. Wow, this is the future. Now, I know that some of you have used online courses before. Used, is that how that's said? Have taken online classes before. But VoiceThread is great because I can take my PowerPoint slides and I can record my voice on them. So if I needed to draw something so that you'd know that something was important, I can do that. And the great thing about VoiceThread is you can also leave comments for me. You can leave a text comment, a voice comment, a video comment, and then I can respond to you. So the great thing about this is it's asynchronous. That is a fancy way for saying we're not all gonna be together at the same time. So I'm not a morning person. I'll be recording these probably pretty late at night. But once these are posted, you can watch them in the morning. You can watch them as soon as I post. You can watch wherever you feel like watching. The other thing that's going to change is obviously you're not going to be handing anything in to me, so you will be submitting everything online through Canvas. For each assignment, I'll make sure to give very clear instructions about what to expect. A fun thing that a lot of you may appreciate is that tests will now have an open window, so you can take the test anytime within that window. So, a fun thing about the online class is that you don't have to ask me to repeat anything. Once it has been recorded, you can play it back 1,000 times. My voice will never get tired of saying the same thing over and over, the same thing over and over, the same thing over and over. So, for those of you who are a little bit more shy when it comes to asking me to repeat something, this is great. You can also break it up into different chunks. So let's just say right now you are tired of hearing my voice. You could pause, try it, just pause me. See, so easy. And in addition to being able to comment on the voice thread, I'll always receive a notification if somebody comments, and I'll obviously try to respond as quickly as possible. But you can email me. So if you have something, feel free to email me and I'll respond. But if you ask the question on the voice thread, then people will be able to hear my responses to your question. So that can be very helpful if I haven't given enough explanations on something, or if one of my explanations wasn't very clear. So tests are going to be just a little different. Actually, none of you have taken a test in this class yet, so you don't know what it was going to be like. So for all you know, everything's the same. Tests are going to be open note and open book, so feel free to check your notes to double check to make sure that you understand the material. That might make things a little bit easier, but it's a national crisis, so I don't mind making your lives just a little bit easier. You will have about a week to complete the exam. So let's say it opens on a Monday, you will have until the following Sunday at like midnight to complete the exam. But once you start the exam, you have 3 hours to complete it. Uh, Unfortunately, I'll be getting rid of all of these short answer questions, so it will be all multiple choice. So I know all of you are very sad to be losing out on the short answer questions. I'm very sorry for your loss. The other fun thing is that you should get your grades instantly. So as soon as it is done, no spending 2, 3 hours or days worrying about it. That's my phone. I will mute my phone next time I'm recording. But you should get your grades instantly so you know how you did. And then you can immediately email me and complain about how the test is unfair. So excited for that. So, because we won't be meeting in person, I'll be giving assignments out through Canvas. They could be discussion threads where one person posts something and then you have to reply to what other people post. They could be written reflections. They can be homework assignments. For my research methods class, a lot of your labs will be replaced by these assignments, so make sure that you do them so that you don't miss out on those points. For my social psychology class, the individual presentation will probably be changed so that you're just doing smaller assignments that are worth the points of that individual presentation. So things will be a little different than they normally are. As far as when these assignments are released, I do want to make sure that I give you enough time to do them. So I'm not going to say, like, hey, here's an assignment, you have 5 hours to do it. But if you are checking your email at least every other day, I do recommend for all of your classes that you're checking your email daily. You should have enough time to do the assignments. Also, if you happen to have the books for the class, make sure that you're keeping up with the reading. It is a little bit harder for me to give you the same amount of content because we're not in the class for the same amount of time, so I'm not going to be able to engage you in discussions the same way that I normally would. So you will have to do a little bit more work to make sure that you're understanding the course material. So, just a few things to wrap up. If you are having issues, email me, you know? I am not disappearing. I might go on vacation, but I will make sure to check you. No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be home playing video games as much as possible, but I will be checking my email. So if anything is difficult, if VoiceThread isn't working for you, if I you don't feel like I've given you or your group enough time to do an assignment, if you're in my social psychology class and you're your group, ignore that. That's only for research methods. But I want you guys to know that if you are struggling with the course or if there's some other issue that you need help with and I can help out, please reach out. If I don't know what's going on, then I can't help. Uh, Definitely make sure that you are checking Canvas. Again, if you can, just check your emails or Canvas daily. That way, you'll always know what is going on in the class. If you have people in the class that you know, or you can also use Canvas to start like a fun like group message chat, whatever it is the kids do nowadays with the Snapchat groups or whatever you kids do. Just to make sure that you're keeping each other informed and accountable. So if you have friends in the class and you notice that there's an assignment that was just posted, just send a little text that says Thompson just posted a new assignment and it's terrible and I hate him. And also, more important than this class, just make sure you're staying safe and healthy, right? It is a very stressful time for a lot of people, and I know that it is crazy of me to ask you to make this your priority, but just know that we're all figuring this out together. Everyone in the world is figuring this out together. So if you do feel alone, just realize that there are 7.5 billion other people who are just as confused and without toilet paper as you are. So I look forward to talking into a microphone for the next few weeks or more with you. Again, don't hesitate to reach out. I hope you're having a wonderful day, whatever day you happen to be listening to this. And yeah, I will talk to you soon. Thompson out. Yeah.